We have to come back bitte da. Hi, we are online. We are. You know the nation. We are. I have to.
Men
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Blast from the Past. In a couple minutes more, 8 minutes, we are going to make this live interview. So we hope you enjoy it.
Darren Wharton.
Yes.
From There and Thin Lizzy.
Yes.
Cool. So, yeah, I think it will be nice.
Yeah. I have to share. I have to tell the. Sorry if I don't speak that way.
Orker ikke prate så mye, ass.
Ja, du må.
Nei, jeg må ingenting.
Prate med mennesker der, enn jeg kan dele informasjon her.
Mas.
Nei, ikke mas.
Mucho mas.
Hva skjer det her? Jeg hører ikke.
Nei, det vet vi ikke. Det ble borte. Der, ja.
Sånn, ja.
Da får vi se om Darren har ordnet lyden sin. Når vi hadde prøveringning, så var det litt katastrofe. Kan man si?
Ja.
Så vi håper at han har fikset lyden. Så blir det slitsomt.
Nei, det er bra. We talked to him a couple minutes ago. He's really very nice. He's ready. 1 hour ago we talked to him a little bit.
It was test calling.
Yeah, hold on. We have to play more music.
Så får vi nå se.
This is very bad Facebook page now. Very slow, I don't know why. Jeg tror jeg kan notere til en andre telefon. Kanskje mye bedre hvis jeg deler informasjon. Det der. Vær så snill. Sorry, we are live. We are stressed because we have to do a lot of stuff. I have just 6 minutes and this Facebook doesn't work so well now. I don't know why. I tried to share the video and something happened. Why? I have no idea. Tusen takk. So,
yep.
Let's try what happened. This is in your Facebook. And det går bra. If you have a question, don't forget to write it. And we can...
Glasses is nice.
Yes.
Waiting for Darren Warrant from There and Thin Lizzy.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to him in 5 minutes. Something.
Yes.
Oh.
So I cannot share.
Så da får vi se. Spennende. Men teknologi er noe dritt innimellom.
Yeah,
Så raser hele jævla møkka.
I don't know why.
Nei. Det er jo helg.
If you hope is share.
Ja. Så hvis det går greit nå?
Jeg håper det. Sorry if I don't talk to you guys, but I have to do this very quickly. Always, yes.
Så det skal bli spennende, vet du.
I really tried to share this video. I don't know why Facebook don't let me do that. In the computer, it's just rolling. Insane, I don't know why. Nice.
It will be strange to talk to the guy I met 11 years ago on a boat. Ay. What a party. Oh, Jesus. Well, let's see.
Yeah. See, and nothing happened.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's how it is. What can we do?
Soon guys, we are going to make this live interview, so please just stay. He's going to be in video too, so that's pretty cool. We like that.
Yeah, he said yes, so.
He said yes.
I think he's in his house because he was put some wood in the stove.
Yeah.
And fire, so.
Both, we have a fireplace, so, because it's cold in England, so.
Well, try this country then.
We have 3 minutes. We're going to play. I think we can start it now though.
Yeah.
We start the 3 minutes.
Velkommen til den norske metalradioen. The Blast from the Past i kveld med Kim og Annette. Ja, du vet. Du har fint å gjøre det.
Start this because I have to...
Den var lang gå.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Blast from the Past.
Welcome.
We are Keen and Arlene Johansen. We are live in this interview in couple minutes, in 2 or 3 minutes more. We are going to talk with this cool guy. He's tell us yes for
Darren.
Yeah, Darren is really cool.
From Dare and Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
So
So
he test calling us 1 hour ago, and the sound was a little fucked up. Well, not here, but in his house.
yes,
But let's see. I hope it's gonna be okay.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
And if you have a question, just let us know. Let me see. I don't have any problem here in the Facebook. We are going to call him in 2 minutes. If you have a question, write it, please. You need this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We are, youth of the nation. We are.
Det er noe annet.
They are not. Yes, and remember we have a lot of
They are,
interviews this year.
POD, det vet du.
Yes, we made a couple weeks, 2 weeks ago, or 1 week, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
with
ago, Cutting Crew.
Cutting Crew, very nice dude. We miss him because he's really nice. And
They're gonna send us exclusive music,
that's the cool part.
signed stuff. So
Yes. So
yeah, it was nice.
exactly. Let me see.
How long?
1 minute. I think we can call him.
Yeah,
now.
we can do it now. So, well, I need glasses,
So
and I have
let
to
me
go
see. Is that okay here?
on there.
We have
ready?
to. Yes.
Sure.
And the other one is secured. But we have to do.
This.
Yes. But should we just call him?
We're calling. Hope the sound is okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you? Can you see us?
Hi guys.
I didn't.
Hey, there it is.
There it is. How are you?
Hello.
Fine, thank you, fine.
That's nice to see you here. Welcome to La Pajarraca Radio and the Blast from the Past. Darren Wharton, singer of Dare. Woo-woo!
Yes.
Welcome. How are you? How are you? Fine, fine.
Cold.
Cold.
Nice to know.
It's cold in England now.
It is very cold. It's we're expecting snow tonight, so we've got the fire lit anyway. So that's good.
You have ice and stuff.
Pardon?
You have ice on the roads and snow.
Yeah, lots
Oh.
of ice. Yeah, lots of ice. It's very cold, but -2 tonight.
Oh, we have -11 now. So
That's warm for you guys, isn't it?
-11.
yeah, it's -11 here now. So
Oh wow,
it's cold enough.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Welcome.
yes. We are very excited to having you. And
Thank you.
very, very nice of you. And we know you have a special anniversary edition of your album, Out of the Silence. It was the last one you have. But do you? What is the special in this album? Can you tell us about it a little bit, please?
Yeah, well, we put the album out. I think it was last year, wasn't it? So I think it was our 30-year anniversary of that album, and we've been around a long time now since we did that, and we just felt that we could just add a little bit to it. I mean, it was very well produced album, Mike Shipley and Larry Klein. So, it wasn't we were trying to sort of updated sort of in a sort of production way. But we just wanted to sort of re-record it for our own benefit, really. And you know, I sort of slightly different the way I sing songs now. So it felt like a natural thing for us to re-record it. You know, Vinny's a different player, I'm a different singer, so we just felt it was a good opportunity to re-record it. And plus the fact we own that album, where we don't own the first album, so that's all back to Universal.
It's a big difference.
And now we own our own version of it, which is nice, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very nice.
Yeah.
How is COVID-19 set you back?
Well, it's been awful. You know, it's terrible. I mean, I don't like to moan about it because you see a lot of these people who it's really devastated their lives. You know, but musically, it has put a real sort of hold on everything. Really, you know, I'm in lockdown.
Yeah.
Vinny and Nigel and Kev are all in lockdown, so. You know, it's been impossible for us to get together as a band and to record. You know, we started recording before the lockdown in 2019. So we've got all the drums, we've got all the songs, we've got some rhythms, we've got some bass parts, but we haven't got all the, you know, we haven't got all the vocals done, but we haven't got the sort of the little magic bits, you know, the solos and the little.
The little touch,
like
magic touch is not there yet.
All the stuff that you enjoy doing. You know, we've got all the meat and potatoes done, if you like, but we need to finish it off. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
So what are you doing when you're just sitting home? I guess. Just do you write songs, or do you have some other hobbies you have to do on your home?
No, I mean we do. We you know, we're all doing stuff. I mean, I've been writing a lot of songs, and I'm working on, you know, we might be working on a new version of, it's our 30th anniversary of Blood from Stone this year as well, so we've been asked to do, you know, and that's not available on Spotify, so we might even do that, you know.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, well, we've got time, you know, so why not, you know.
Yes.
But the new album is you know, we're working on that as we speak, and I've been in the studio today, and just finishing off some vocals and stuff like that. And you know, it's just one of those things. You know, you know, everybody's in the same situation. We're all locked down. I've been, you know, we do all the stuff you need to do in the house. You know, the decorating, the gardening. You know,
get a little psycho there. It's hard.
Yeah. It's been a very difficult year for a lot of people, though. You know, and here in the UK also, you know, a lot of people that not only have they been through COVID and they've been through this nightmare that we've all had to suffer, but they're also getting flooded. So, you know, there's a lot of people in a lot worse situations than we are. You know, so shouldn't moan too much, really. You know, touch wood. You know, all our friends and all my family are well, and so I don't want to. You know, there's no point moaning about it. I just hope the people that end up getting it are okay, and you know, you just never know, do you? You never know what's going to happen. So.
That's exactly that. So, but have you played some concert over net? Because I know many bands play concert and play and sing songs over the net. Are you doing that?
No, I haven't done that. You know, I mean, I did think about it, and you know, there are a lot of people doing it, and you know, I have my piano in the next room. I mean, if it goes on much longer, I might do that. You know, because I like just singing at the piano, but you know, it's difficult because I'm not obviously a guitarist, and a lot of our songs are guitar based, so I literally would just have to sit down and play some of the songs on the piano, you know, which I did.
Right.
I actually did that in Norway a couple of years ago, and that was real good fun. Good friend of mine, Geir.
Was that on the Rock the Boat?
No. There's a great friend of ours, Geir Johansson, who takes us down to Leknes. We play Leknes. We've got a lot of friends in Leknes, and we have a great time there. And we try and go there every other year or something like that. And the last time we went there, you know, we did a couple of unplugged sessions, and you know, on that particular trip, I played some of the older material, you know, Calm Before the Storm, and White Horses, and tracks like that on a piano, before the full band came on. So that was a lot of fun.
Cool.
I enjoyed that.
And do you like Norway?
I love Norway. We love Norway. As I say, we love Oslo. We love Leknes. We played about 4 different shows in Norway the last time we were there. We love it there. We love all Scandinavia. So we can't wait to get back.
Of course. And do you remember you've been playing Norway too for a couple of years ago?
In Rock the Boat 2010.
We played Rock the Boat. We played the Hard Rock Cafe in Oslo.
Cool.
We played some great venues there, and we played Rock the Boat quite a lot. We played Sweden Rock Festival. We played some great shows over there, and as I say, we love coming back there. So hopefully, when this is all
I have some cool memories from Rock the Boat 2010.
Yeah.
Because you on the stage, it was a little box you can sit in the left of the stage when people are singing. You remember that box? I don't know if you remember it. It was like backstage, like ish.
Oh right, yeah. Well, you don't sort of realize, you don't look up stuff too much when you're on stage,
Because I was sitting with you maybe 1 hour. Me and my ex-girlfriend was sitting with you backstage.
Right, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think I was the only guy on the boat who had some CDs and DVDs to sign in a plastic box, a plastic bag.
Show it. You have it.
All right.
And you signed this one for me.
Oh, Blood from Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good.
you signed this one too.
All right, yeah.
Cool.
I remember it so well.
Good.
He's happy.
So, that was amazing.
Great.
So it was absolutely great. But you played in Rock the Boat 2019 too.
Yeah, we played it a few times. We've had some great shows on there. We've got a lot of friends out there. Jao, my good friend from Sweden, and we love to go out there. We've got a lot of friends in Sweden and Norway, and it's just like going to visit our good friends in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
So we do enjoy it, and as I say, we miss it. We're all missing it terribly. So we're just looking forward to when this, when the vaccine gets rolled out more, we can all come back and do some more shows. So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to with the new album. So
Right. And talking about this new album, do you have plans to record a new one soon?
So sorry.
Talking about the album, the new album, do you have plans to record a new one soon?
Yeah, well, we're almost there. We've got the whole album finished. It's just we're just waiting. As I said before, we're waiting to get together to finish off the
Corona
solo.
stuff. Right.
Yeah, stuff like that.
We hope this year.
you're gonna get out some DVDs material.
Yeah. We might think about doing that. Sometimes it takes a lot of planning. I mean, we'd rather do some of the the bigger shows. I mean, it'd be nice to do something live, video wise, maybe at one of the bigger festivals. Because they have the sort of infrastructure there ready to do it. And you need the interaction with the moving cameras and things like that. It's quite difficult to do in smaller venues, but hopefully when we do some of the bigger shows. When things get back to normal, we'll try and film one of those shows and get that out on a DVD. That would be great. But we are working on some official videos for the new album, and we were going to have a good couple of videos for the new single, and there's several singles from the album. So
this maybe get released, maybe if you're lucky this year then.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. I mean, I think a lot of bands are a bit hesitant to release an album while everybody's in this difficult situation.
Yeah,
and it's not that. I don't think that's to do with sales. It's not really. I don't see it from my point of view. From my personal opinion, it's not to do with the sales type of thing. It's just that so many people are, are mourning friends and relatives, and it's a tricky one, really. It's not. I'm not quite sure if it's the right time to put out an album.
No, maybe not. But maybe people,
Yeah,
people appreciate it too. So just
yeah. Having said that, people want new music and
Yeah.
people need something to look forward to. So yeah, I mean, the plan is definitely to put it out this year.
Cool.
And as I say, we're almost there. So we just need to, as I say, we just need to get together. And I'd be breaking the law now if I
Yeah.
if I invited
yeah,
Vinny
exactly.
and Nigel and Mark and
Right.
and Kevin down to my studio now, I'd literally be breaking the law. So, and vice versa. If I went down to those guys' houses, we'd all literally be, breaking the law. So we can't do that, really.
Right.
Oh.
And this new record, it's more powerful than the others, and still you've been having collaborations with other singers or musicians, or not?
No. I've not been collaborating with anybody else apart from the band. No. And yeah, it's a powerful album. It's a very powerful album. As always, we've got some rocky stuff on there, but we've also got some, some sort of more sort of, how will I call it, atmospheric stuff and the ballad stuff like that. So we've got a few nice ballads on there, but some great rocky tracks on there. And it's as with all their albums, it's got elements of everything which people would expect from a their album. It's not full on trash. It's not full on soft and ballads. It's like yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Is this you drinking Guinness or something?
No, it's British beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Welsh beer. Welsh beer.
Welsh beer. Ah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, cheers.
cheers with water, with vodka cola and beer. And you've been played before in Latin America?
No,
Never.
I haven't, and I haven't even played there with Thin Lizzy. So I mean, we'd love to come there with Dare,
Well, of
and
course.
that would be a real highlight and a real honor to come out and play.
Mexico.
Latin.
Mexico, please. And Mexico.
Yeah, get us out there.
Of course. And I don't know, in your personal life, you been in some one of these countries in Latin America or never been there? Even if you don't play there, just stay vacations with your family or you... Or
Yeah,
never?
well, I've been to Mexico. We played Mexico with Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy, yes.
Yeah. I
And-
did that. We did a big rock cruise a couple of years ago with Ario Speedwagon
Cool.
and Pat Benatar.
Oh, cool.
And
The good stuff.
we had Tom Hamilton from Aerosmith
Yeah.
playing with us on bass,
Very
Oh.
nice.
and we had it was great fun. So we went there on the rock boat. We sailed from Fort Lauderdale to.
Oh yeah, I know this
Brentford.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good.
And did
So
you
I
like
didn't actually
it?
play in Mexico. I played on the water.
But you don't be out of the boat in Mexico or just...
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I love it. I had a very nice fajita.
Felita?
Fajita.
Fajitas. Food.
Fajita.
Fajitas de pollo. Chili and chicken fajitas. Good. And
Ah.
tacos.
Yeah.
Do you like tequila?
Pardon?
Do you like tequila?
No.
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 Very, very strong for you.
Yeah. No, I love tequila. I love margaritas. I had a very bad hangover on margaritas about
I know the
20
feeling.
years ago. About 20 years ago. I haven't had a margarita since.
Never again.
But I love margaritas. Oh yeah, the
You-
salt round the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you get the band name actually?
We there.
Yeah. How do you get that name and why?
It was actually Lenny from Motorhead.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah,
Well, that was a big
we
surprise.
were on tour with Whitesnake and Motorhead and Blue Oyster Cult and Meatloaf
Oh, cool.
and Saxon and we were all on tour in Germany, and it was probably one of the last Thin Lizzy tours that we did. And you know, I was there in the tent with Lemmy and a couple of friends of mine and a couple of the band from Phil Lynott, and you know, and you know, we were all sort of making plans because it was the last tour for Thin Lizzy, and we were all making plans. And Lemmy, and I said to Lemmy I was going to get a band together, and it was Lemmy. I didn't have a name for the band at the time, and it was Lemmy who said, "Why don't you call the band Dare?"
Okay.
And I know, I like that with the Darren and the DARRE, you know.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
yeah, so it was Lemmy, you know.
Nice to know. Nice story.
That's cool.
God bless him.
Yes, really.
And
because
Phil in it too.
we miss him too.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. How was it to play in Thin Lizzy, because you played in the Chinatown album, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my first album.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, that was great fun. You know, I mean, I'm very proud of my days with Phil and Scott, and Brian, and Snowy White and John Sykes and all those people. You know, we had some great times, and yeah, very proud of those days.
Yeah.
Cool.
How was Phil in it to play with? You're the first one I ever asked these questions, because you're the first one and you play with him.
You know, the thing is with Phil, you know, what you see, what you saw is what you get. You know.
Okay.
He was very life. You know, how to explain it? There wasn't too much difference when you saw him on stage to when you were with him personally in real life. You know, he was a very charismatic guy.
Yeah.
Very humble guy. Brilliant musician. You know, he always had a twinkle in his eye. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Phil was great. You know, he was just a great guy. So it was a real honour to work with Phil.
Yes.
And talking
Wow.
about these people, you know, or you met, there is a guy called Garrett Moulton from Cutting Crew, and we make an interview to him for 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he told us, you're going to talk with Darren. And we
He knew
said,
that.
do you know him? Yes, I saw it. And we played together. I said, wow, that's pretty cool. So we were surprised. Not surprised, but not surprised because you are in the same country. And it's normal you
He's
be
a really
together,
good
but
friend, he said.
very
So,
nice,
that's
yes.
nice.
Yeah, the guy's a fantastic player. We played with Cutting Crew last year
Cool.
in Portugal.
Oh.
Cool.
And
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
you know, I mean, we you know, hopefully when we get out of all this mess, we have plans to go and do some shows together. You know, they're a great band,
Yes.
great hit. You know, Died in Your Arms Tonight. And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, really good show.
This is never gonna die, this song. Never. So,
And you as a fan, who are the bands? So which bands do you like to listen music? Bands or kind?
Me?
Oh, yes, or maybe different kind of music. Maybe it's not rock, but what do you like to hear?
I love all types of stuff. You know, I love you know. So there's some great rock bands out there at the moment. You know, I love from Metallica to Guns N' Roses to Frank Sinatra to Nat King Cole to classical music to Steely Dan to Stevie Wonder.
so you're
I like
All
I
kind
like
of
all types
Everything.
of music. You know,
cool.
and there's not. You know, I don't listen to sort of pop music or anything like that. But I mean, you know, there's some good new rock bands coming out now. You know, that do some great stuff. You know, I like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Well, they're not a new band, but you know, I do like. You know, we played with. I can't remember the name of the band now. Kings of Leon.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, really?
Yeah, we
cool.
played with them a couple of years ago. That was a good show.
I think so. Yeah.
100,000 people in Dublin, so you know it was quite a big show. But we played with U2. You know, we've played with a lot of the big bands. You know, and you know, so
That's nice.
you know, there's so many great bands out there doing great music. You know, I just like to listen to what's good. You know, and everybody's got their own opinions, but you know, there's some great songs out there, and you know,
Cool.
so many great bands. You know, it's we live in good times.
Oh, yeah. Do you like to listen to your own music?
No.
No.
Too
Why?
much?
Everybody say that. No. Why did you say everybody when I ask? Said no.
No, I do listen to my music though. I do listen to it there a lot, but you know, I usually what I like to do. I mean, I like to sort of listen to some of the. There's some of the fans that make you know, sort of YouTube videos of our music, and you know, there's so many nice comments on there, and you know, it's a real honour to get. You know, if you look at some of the, you know, like songs like We Were Friends and some of those tracks that we put out a couple of years ago, and you know, and you read the comments on there and stuff from Sacred Ground and Beneath the Shining Water, you know, and when you read the comments from the people who listen to the songs, you know, it really gets me there, you know, it really spurs me on, and it's one of the most rewarding things when you read what some of the songs mean to them, you know. And that's very important, and that's one of the nicest things and rewarding things you can get from putting an album out is how it affects people and what those songs mean to people, and that's very important to me, very important. And you know, I think most musicians
appreciate
I would say
that. So.
Yeah, appreciate what people feel about the music, and that's what makes me feel good, you know.
And what is your favorite record from there? Like you said, this is our masterpiece.
Say Blood from Stone.
All of them.
All of them.
No, it's very nice of you. I don't, you know, I wouldn't like to say, well, it's Sacred Ground, Beneath the Shining Water.
I asked the same question to Biff in Saxon. No, he had no chance.
No, you know, I'm very proud of
every album.
Our last studio album together. You know, Sacred Ground. You know, the great thing about Sacred Ground is that we sort of like a family that sort of came together, and you know, we're such a good bunch of friends. You know, me and Billy have been together a long time. Nigel and Kevin. Kevin Whitehead and Nigel Clutterbuck are fantastic guys to play with. Mark Roberts, my great friend, has been there for me for 20 years, 25 years. You know, and it's just a wonderful sort of bunch of guys. You know, and we like to, you know, not only do we just enjoy playing music together. You know, we love, you know, we go out on the road, and it's like
a big family.
It's like going back to school, you know. We just got a bunch of friends, and we have a good laugh, and we enjoy music, and we enjoy the crack of just being out on the road and having a few drinks together, and you know, and that's one of the nicest things about being in there, that we're all such good friends, you know, and
cool.
And you know, that's the nice thing about it. Exactly. You know, you wouldn't want to be in a band that's any other way, really, because you know, it just makes it too much. Like a pain, you know. Yeah. But no, we're lucky in that respect that we are good friends, and we
respect each other.
We enjoy each other's company, and we always have a great time on the road, you know.
And
so what's the first thing you're gonna do when you can go out and COVID is gone?
What's the first thing?
Yeah. What are you gonna? I have to do this. I can do this now.
I'm gonna go down to the local pub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
I must say, you know, I'd say that's all the lads. We all like to go and have a pint down the pub. You know, we're not heavy drinkers by all means, but we do like to socialise, and you know, I think most people miss socialising.
Right.
And you know, I'm lucky. I've got two nice country pubs, and you know, I miss having a walk through the country lanes down to the pub and having a little pint and going out for lunch with my wife Liz, and you know, I miss that.
Of course.
You know, take out, you know, so that's going to be the first thing. I'm going to go and have a pint in my local pub.
And what do you do in all this time with COVID in your house, with your wife, with your family? It's a little crazy for everybody, I guess. But what do you like to do there?
Yeah, I've probably written another 20 songs, which I've got ready for maybe. I mean, the trouble is, you know, I've been writing them, you know, on the piano, and so I've got like 20 piano songs. I might whack them out one day, you know. But they're not their songs, but they sound like you know, but they're lovely songs. But you know, they sounds more like Elton John. You know, it's you know.
Do you want to sing it? The song? Do you want to sing the song?
No, not hanging out with the piano.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Capella,
That would be nice.
capella.
So, do you play something else than just piano? You're a great singer and you play piano. Do you play something else?
Well, no, I can't play anything else. No, I just can't. You know, no.
Well, that was short. No.
And Darren, how do you discover you can sing?
How?
Yes.
Oh no, I think that's just trial and error. You know, I listen back now and you know, I don't really rate myself when I was younger as a singer. You know, there wasn't really. I think I'm a much better singer now. I didn't, you know. I wish I could go back and re-record a couple of, you know, we've done it. So I you know, I think I don't think it's a thing where you discover that you can sing. It's just a matter of you record your vocals and you go, oh my God, that sounds terrible. You know, I'll have to re-sing that and I'll have to sing it again. You know, so once you've sung a song about 1,000 times, then you realise you start to learn what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. You know, so it's complete with me. It's complete persistence. You know, I mean, I wish I could sing like David Coverdale. I wish I could sing like you know, Axl Rose. But you know, you have to make the best of what you're given. You know, and you know,
and that's not bad. So
that determines the style of the way you sing.
Yeah.
You know.
And you get millions of fans for that voice, so have to be something you do right.
You know, it's like Mark Knopfler. You know, Mark Knopfler couldn't sing "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. It wouldn't sound right. Steve Perry sings that perfect because he wrote it around his voice.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, Steve Perry couldn't sing "Brother in Arms" by Dire Straits.
No.
Because that's
exactly.
Mark Knopfler stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, different.
And
define your own ID.
You have to create songs that are suited for your own voice, and you know that's what I think all the great singers do, and you know, especially you know David Gilmour, brilliant. No one could sing a Pink Floyd song like Gilmour or Roger Waters, you know, and the same with the boys are back in town, you know, Phil Lynott, that's Phil Lynott, you know, and all the you know these are the guys that make the books because they've got their unique sound, you know, and good on them because that's the genius of them, you know, and that's what makes them so great.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. And did you have the support from your family when you start to be a rock star? Because it's hard, no? What happened?
Never.
Can you tell us a little bit? Or
Yeah. No, my mum, you know, my mum was great, you know. She gave me a little packed lunch. She said, right, go off you go. Go be a rock star.
So it was hard. Was hard for you.
Well, you know, I was only 18 when I joined Thin Lizzy, so I mean, you know, that was all right. I mean, it was, you know, it was daunting, I can imagine, for my parents, you know.
Yeah.
I'd be worried about my son if he went off with a rock and roll band when he was 18. You know, I'd be a little bit dubious. And but Thin Lizzy were brilliant. You know, Phil always looked after me. Scott always looked after me. Brian Downey did, and you know, they made sure I sort of didn't come to any harm. You know, and they kept me out. They kept me out of harm's way when it came to as far as it came to drugs and stuff like that. And I always appreciate that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I never did any drugs. I mean, I never smoked, and
that's good.
You know, I never did anything like that. So, you know, I'm fine as long as I got a little drink here and there. I'll do me, you know.
Yeah, but that's normal for everybody, so that's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. Cheers.
Next.
And can you tell us something funny happened in the tour, in your private life? Do you remember? You know, many adventures, many crazy things happen on stage, outside of stage. Do you remember something funny that you want to share with us?
Well, no. One of my no, there's too many memories to think about. But one of my one of the lads shared a video on YouTube the other day, and it was there. We were in Madrid, in Spain, and we were. It was the day after the show, so we had some time to kill. And we were in the big square there, you know, and very funny, you know, because I don't know if you've been to Madrid, but, you know.
Never.
No, it's a great town, wonderful town.
Okay.
And we were killing some time in the square, and you know, there are a lot of street performers.
Oh yeah.
Like Barcelona, you know, like the Ramblers in Barcelona.
Right.
A lot of street performers there, you know, doing various things to get money, you know, with their hands out, getting money, you know. So Vinny, our guitarist, you know, said, "Sod this, I'm gonna make some extra cash." So Vinny, we're all had a drink now, so Vinny goes out and starts doing a little dance in the square. And what we'll have to do, I'll have to get the lads to send you the link.
Yeah,
to that
please.
video. So after we finish the interview, I'll send you that link so you can put it to the interview.
That would be great.
And they're making extra cash on the road.
It's hard to be on tour. Oh,
Very fun. Yeah,
very expensive.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice because you have to be actually funny, not just serious and play all the time. You have to have
Empty your head
cool
sometimes.
things in your life to be very nice band and partners all the time. Do you? It's important, I think.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to see this video. Yes.
That would be nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Many.
So,
I know.
yeah, go.
Many things always happen. And what do you have plans for make? Do you know now? For example, Queen, Def Leppard made it before a film about the life, biography movie. So do you
Or a
have
book.
plans? Yes, or a book. Do you have plans to do that?
You do now?
Well, we have thought about maybe doing maybe a documentary. You know, I don't really know about a movie or a film because I don't, you know, it'd be great to do that, but you know, I don't really think that we've reached that status yet where we should have a movie.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it would be fun. It'd be a great thing to do.
Yes.
Whether or not it's got universal potential as a movie, I'm not sure. If
Documentary is nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, documentary definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, we do film ourselves on the road, so we have got some interesting footage, you know. But
Yes,
a documentary, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about a film, but you know, we've had some great times. You know, we'd make a good film, but you know, I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? It would be good to do.
Of course.
Get some characters in there.
Great. And we want to invite all the fans because we are live right now on Facebook and in the radio station both. So if guys have a question for him, please write it. We can read it and he can answer you.
Sometimes everything is gone. So.
Yeah, because sometimes the fans have questions too. So please write it. We can read it and he will answer you guys. So please write the questions there.
Everything is gone.
Yes.
We never know.
Yeah. No, but that's cool. And we have something to asking you because it's hard for many foreign people. I didn't think about it before because as I'm speaking Spanish, for me it's easy, but not for the foreign people. The name of the radio station is called La Pajarraca Radio, can you record us a message like, hello, my name is of the
Okay.
band, and you're listening to La Pajarraca Radio? La
Can you tell me how to say that again?
La
La
Pajarraca
Pajarraca
with P, Pajarraca
Pajarraca.
Radio.
La Pajarraca.
Yes, please.
Okay. Hi, this is Darren Wharton here, and you're listening to La Pajarraca. Start again. Hi, this is Darren Wharton here from Dare, and you're listening to La Pajarraca Radio. Pajarraca.
Pajarraca.
It's good enough.
Pajarraca.
It's not so easy.
Okay. You're listening to Pajarraca Radio.
Pajarraca.
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 Pajarraca. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's difficult. I'll send you.
I know.
I'll send you it in the link after the video.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know, I never think about it.
Many people just, oh, really?
Difficult, huh?
This is the tricky
But I
one.
really didn't think about it
Oh.
because for us, people we speak Spanish is easy. But
Yeah,
when I
I'll
start,
send you a link.
thank you so
I'll
Yeah,
much.
send
that
you
would
a
be
link.
nice. Oh.
Oh yeah, this catastrophe.
Something you want to add to the interview?
No, I'd just like to say it's very nice to have spoke to you guys. I know you contacted me a couple of months ago with
Yeah.
you know, and I've been terribly busy.
Sorry.
You know, it's just been getting around to it with all the other things that are going on in the country, and but it's been a real pleasure speaking to you, and hopefully anybody, all your fans that are listening to the show in
Yeah, many. So-
Mexico, originally from Mexico,
All around the world.
She's from Mexico, yes.
And Mexico.
Latin America, I'm so pleased that you're checking out Dare, and please listen to our albums, and hopefully one day we'll come out and see you guys.
I hope
And
so.
Joe,
Great.
everybody in Norway, we love you guys and we miss you, and we will come and see you soon as we can get out of this awful situation. And I wish you all health and safety, and stay well.
We too. We really want to meet you in person because I don't know. You
One
are
day
very
we're going to
nice.
sit backstage again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now with me. Not just
11
with
years
her.
ago now. So,
Yeah.
will be great.
And,
Oh, that's nice.
and Erika from Mexico say thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Thank you so much. Big hug for you, and enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the fire
Thank
in
you.
there.
And send us
see
the
you.
funny video.
Please.
We'll do. Send in the link.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye. Nice to
All the
meet
best.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Cool. And that's we have to do this. So thank you so much. That's pretty cool. This interview, live interview. So yeah, I have to stop this. Yes, really enjoy it. A very nice person, I think. Very nice. We just will have to keep in touch because we are going to make many interviews this year. We hope we have some in the line. So
Yeah.
we'll see
There'll
what
be
happens.
more.
And we're going to play right now more music about the band. And we're back
To the blast.
from the past. Yeah.
Oh.
There. I have to down because Facebook blocked all the music. I don't know why. I hate it, but Facebook blocked the music in this video. So thank you so much. We didn't have any question from you guys, and that's why we didn't make it. But it's nice to be in part of this interview too. We hope you like it. And just stay tuned because we have more interviews to make. I don't know, in next week or 15 days or when, but we are working on it. So yes, please. If you like the video, share it for start it and make more views and But thank you so much, everybody. I don't know, we are going to keep in the video calendar. You want to say ha det bra på video? We are going to say ha det bra to this video. So thank you so much. We're going to make play more music. on the radio station in the blast from the past. But for this video, we are going to say goodbye, everybody. Good night. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you later, alligator.